So John, question for you. What's the key to being elusive and hard to hit?
I think it's known proper balance and shifting. I always use my hands as the first layer of defense, and then slipping is the second layer, but along with both of those is parrying. In other words, if I can throw a little shoulder fake, well, somebody throws a punch, I'll brush it aside and then either hit them there or hit them in the stomach. And so, if they don't throw a punch when you shoulder fake, boom, they're going to go for the second one, so that's a good time to maybe stick a jab in.
And what about footwork?
Footwork? Yeah, I like to stay in the outside, so I was just outside of their range and maybe barely into what I knew my range was. So just with a quick step, I could be in close enough to get them with the jab, then either retreat or, if they were open for a right, shuffle my back foot in forward until they were close enough for my right hand too, and then usually follow it with a left hook or a left uppercut or a left hook to the body as well as the head.
I noticed that those martial arts classes are always asking you about your footwork.
Yeah, and I think part of it is because they usually stand with a real wide stance compared to a boxer, so they don't have quite the flexibility. They've got a good solid stance for an attack and repelling, but they don't have for moving side to side and forward and backwards because of the wide stance that they adopt. And they're usually on their heels, where a boxer should be, especially his rear foot, basically on his toe or in such a way that you can turn easy and get that rotation where you get that extra 3 or 4 inches of punch and a lot more power because you've got your hips and your lower body engaged.
So it's different for MMA than boxing? Footwork is?
I would say it is, because you got to worry about the takedown in MMA, where you don't have to worry about the takedown in wrestling. I wouldn't stand in the traditional boxer stance. I would stand so that one foot wasn't in front, like most boxers stand. Have them both back and move around and then step in.
Right.
And
harder to be kicked in the leg too.
Be harder to be kicked in the leg with that roundhouse as well.